Good evening, everyone. We welcome you all to Surabhi+Sam's wedding reception. You know, no celebration for us can be complete without all of you here. Many of you have traveled long distances to be here, and we were actually expecting this place to be tightly packed. However, several of our friends and family members are unable to be here because of COVID. Well, still really glad and grateful for all of you that are here. I hope all of you have had a chance to try out the appetizers and drinks.
Have you been asked this question? Was your marriage an arranged marriage? Whenever I have been asked that question, I have proudly answered that Sandhya and I were fellow students at the Indian Institute of Science, and we decided to get married. And of course, our parents arranged the wedding. My parents, on the other hand, met only for a few minutes in presence of their parents, and their wedding was arranged, their marriage was arranged. There are so many factors that have to align for a marriage to take place. The right person must be available. They must be present in the right places at the right time, so on and so forth. Who makes sure that all factors align? We believe that all marriages are arranged. There is a higher supreme power that arranges all marriages. What made Surabhi choose University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill for a residency? Who made the scheduling error that allowed two UNC physician residents, Surabhi and Sam, to be scheduled at the same time at the Central Regional Hospital, and that's where they met for the first time? Surabhi and Sam, while your parents did not arrange your marriage, this higher supreme power aligned all factors in your favor and actually arranged your marriage. Make your marriage really special. Be there for each other. Have a beautiful life. Be assured that this supreme power is on your side and will be forever.
Surabhi and Shalini are two amazing daughters. They are our world. And now we are welcoming an amazing son into our world, our very own Sam. After our first meeting with Sam, we were asked by the Stimson family how we would describe him. We observed, Sam is really smart, yet likes to keep things simple. He engages us in very interesting and deep conversations, but at the same time, his purity of thought inspires us to remove unnecessary layers of complexity that we tend to build around our lives. Now, Sneha, Surabhi, Shalini, and I, all our names begin with S. We are adding one more name that begins with S. And we've coined a new word, penta-esponoma, for our family now. That means 5 S names. And we are used to choosing Greek over other languages because, as Sneha tells me, many a time your work, especially research work, research papers, they're not taken seriously unless you use Greek. So anyway, the new relationships that we have established are not limited to just Sam. Our expanding friends and family circle has been significantly enriched by the Stinsons. Steve and Amy, Emma and Katie, Mike and Brandon, and Lily, welcome. We are also welcoming Dennis and Brenda Harrington, Sam's godparents.
Surabhi completed her residency last week and will join the faculty of the School of Medicine at UNC Chapel Hill. Sam has one more year of residency left. Surabhi and Sam are both psychiatrists. As we learn to live with and deal with new viruses, our world is also hurting from a huge mental health crisis. Surabhi and Sam, as you grow in your lives and work, we are proud of you we are looking forward to actually, you using your values and your extensive training to continue to help people suffering from mental health problems and make this world better. We wish you the happiest of married life.
All right, now I would like to invite our groom's parents.
Good evening. I also want to welcome all of you here today. And I've noticed on our welcoming board and seating chart that you've got some common cities to the Caceres and the Stinsons. So I want to those that are at the Bear Creek table, I'm from Bear Creek. So if you need a conversation starter, just find me. If you're from the Mooresville table, Mooresville is where Amy is from, and where the farm is from, which you'll hear about in just a little bit. We were blessed with my favorite son, Sam, as the middle child and only son, back in 1990. And the joy of having a son is that your inner child, your inner boy gets to come back out again, and you get to relive your childhood. So with Sam, I got to learn soccer that I never was able to learn. I got to ride a bicycle again with Sam. And we learned to read some stories. I'd never read the Narnia series before. So we read the Narnia series and then went on to the Lord of the Rings. We still have about 40 pages left in the Lord of the Rings per chapter. So maybe Sarah will share with us something in the chat for us. It's been a pleasure to watch Sam grow into a man. There was one evening at the dinner table when Sam was in middle school. For 6 weeks I had known that he was taller than me. But one day we were standing around the kitchen, he says, "Dad, I can see your head." I knew the secret was out. But not only did he grow in height, he has grown in strength and in spirit through these years, and it's been such a pleasure to see him come alive and be the man that he was supposed to be. It's such a blessing. Surabhi came into our life as this beautiful, quiet inner strength. I remember being for the first time around her outside patio. But I really got to know her when she was brave enough to go to the beach with our family and go on a short walk that some of you may have heard about last evening. And I think she's learned to really make sure she understands what we call different things. The short walk, as you heard, was about 6 miles. But I knew, and she was in bare feet. They say that I led the mile, but it was actually Katie and Surabhi that were leading the walk at the beach. And of course, where you go away, you've got to walk back. And Surabhi, despite sand cuts on her feet, we decided that in the last 10th of a mile, we would race to the beach. So the competitive ones in us, and they'll go unnamed, started for the beach chairs, and guess who won? So I knew that I loved Surabhi. Surabhi also did not know that she was going to sign up to run the sound test. And I knew the relationship was getting very serious when Sam took her to the farm. And on her first outing there, she drove a tractor. She operated the chainsaw. And then when she spent some time with us last 4th of July, she was sitting on a plow on my back. She trusted me to drive a tractor to dig up potatoes. So it was a match for me. We've really got to know her. What I've really found from Surabhi is that she does have an inner strength and beauty. And as I heard at her graduation, a discreetness that I've come to love and joy. And I hope for both of you a wonderful life together. I saw with the dip here that you're already building trust. to participate with us in ours. I enjoyed getting to meet you. It's like we had known each other for years when they came to see us. And I did not know at that first meeting there was going to be an engagement. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful evening. So a lot of happy memories, and I think a lot more to come.
He said it all. We've had 37 years together, and I've learned when to just be quiet.
So am I.
Certainly, here comes the star of the show. Surabhi, we love you. We're so glad that you're in our family, that we're in yours. Always stay friends. I know you love each other, but always stay friends.
Alright guys, next I would like to invite the bride's sister to say some words.
Hi, I'm Shalini, or you may have heard me called Sham. Surabhi is my older sister. And because she's my sister, I naturally have to have a strange nickname for her, a relic from childhood. Googie. Big thanks to you for putting up with my tantrums, even when I was far too old to be throwing tantrums. You brighten my day with genuine praise for my hard work and give me honesty when I'm headed the wrong way, but are always there to wipe the tears when I don't listen to your wisdom and it goes terribly. My role model, so driven and passionate about psychiatry, and kind, caring, and nurturing to family, friends, and patients. You've been my best friend for the entirety of my 22 years, and my personal life coach and teacher. I should thank you properly for all the effort you put into making sure I was kept entertained and educated during the long childhood days when school was out. You've been my go-to tutor throughout my education, and you continually motivate me to persist and stay productive by reminding me of the rewards that lie ahead. But it's not all work. You're my favorite person to start a new show with, or laugh at ridiculous internet nonsense with, to work out with, shop with, drive and vibe with. I trust that you would drop everything to give me emotional support or practical advice, and I sincerely appreciate all the free therapy. Oh, and speaking of giving me free therapy, hey Sam. So, I guess I couldn't be my sister's number one forever, or I still am, but now I'm sharing that position with a man. Sam, the moment you entered our house the first time I met you, I was overwhelmed in the best way with your tall, infectious energy and astounded by the power of your hug. You can strike up a conversation with me so easily and make me comfortable talking to you about anything. Your perfectly timed stories make hilarious additions to every conversation. You are selfless, affectionate, and so very humble. And Sam's parents, Mr. and Mrs. Stinson, meeting you for the first time when you welcomed us into your home last August in North Carolina was like a warm embrace. It was the perfect setting for the proposal that happened that night. You've been so eager to cheer me along as I start my journey in the field of medicine, and I really appreciate it. Emma and Katie, sweet, powerful, witty. I know we have some great conversations and rewarding girl time ahead of us. Precious Lily, she's probably gone now. I hope that one day you think I'm almost as cool as her aunt Surabhi. Relay that message to her, please. And Brandon and Mikey, I really look forward to continue getting to know you. Dennis and Brenda, you are some of the kindest folks I've ever met, and being around you just puts me in a great mood. I'm so grateful to have joined our two families and to the Stinsons for allowing us to immerse them in our cultural practices. I hope to see the farm soon, drink more cans of sunshine, and make more memories with you all. Surabhi and Sam, congratulations on becoming the psychiatrist that you are and bringing wellness to so many patients with struggles that our society still doesn't sufficiently acknowledge. And of course, congratulations for finding each other, making it work really well, and creating this official lifelong union. I love you both. Thank you.
Alright, next up we got Best Man.
Surabhi and Sam, thank you for the opportunity to give a toast at your wedding. Say For those of you that don't know, Sam and I grew up together. I've known Sam for an extraordinarily long time. I think we first bonded in middle school because we share the exact same sense of humor. We're both real, genuine oddballs. That sense of humor, even then, thrived on palpable awkwardness and a sense of true deadpan. And I will not subject you all to it tonight. Sam and I really first got to know each other in high school. We spent some extremely, way too late nights hanging out with Samo and our other friends, eating entirely too much fast food, staying up entirely too late, and watching some of the worst movies ever made. A real love of the B-grade stuff there. Sam and I basically became brothers when we lived together in college. We spent more time together than apart during those years. First in the dorm and then with many of our still closest friends, almost all of whom are here with us tonight. And it's worth noting that each and every one of them can remember a time that they were humiliated in public by Sam and I, either saying or doing something completely ridiculous. So, Sam and I have basically come of age together, which has been great and it's been weird. So, once Sam moved out from under my wing and pursued medical school, he lived in a series of increasingly worse homes, true wretched hives and literal damp basements. I visited him in all of them. This was probably at least part of the reason that he would frequently visit home and see his family. And another reason is that they're just warm, wonderful people, truly some of the kindest and warmest people that I've ever met. This instance. So it's very easy to see in meeting and interacting with them why the family is so central to Sam and his life and why he's chosen to marry Surabhi, so join the families together. So long friendships are poignant because they change as you change. Sam and I have grown older together and seen each other grow and seen each other struggle. We've always been close that entire time, and I was proud to have him speak at my wedding, and I'm proud to speak at Sam and Surabhi's wedding. So I love you, buddy. Thank you very much.